Canberra Cavalry Chief Executive Don McMichael says that they're one injury away from being unable to field a legal team after Baseball Australia was unable to deliver on a promise to help relocate Australian talent. That's despite the Cavalry signing former Chicago Cubs outfielder Ryan Kalish as they begin to finalise their roster for the upcoming Australian Baseball League season. Share on Facebook, share on Twitter. Tweet link. Canberra Cavalry CEO Don McMichael says ABL rules mean they will be one injury away from being unable to field a team. Photo, Jamila Toda. As while McMichael was happy with the imports they've signed, it's the Australian playing stocks that's the problem for the Cavalry, with Baseball Australia refusing to allow them to field additional imports to bolster their playing stocks. Canberra has the smallest baseball population in the ABL and have struggled to lure players to the act for a 3-month season. Hindering their efforts is some of the other teams' warehouse players, signing a large number that won't see any ABL game time. The Cavalry currently only have 5.5 Australian positional players, with Boss Mo Arrow only available for 2 games per series due to work commitments, that are required to have 5 on the diamond. Advertisement. Titan requests Kerdisho Al-Ad push, at spot -300 extension 250, pose 3, they ask to have 6 imports on the diamond and 12, up from -11 on the 22-man roster, but Baseball Australia rejected that at a meeting on Friday night. It means that they're only one injury away from not being able to field the legal team. You will now receive updates from Sport Newsletter. Sport Newsletter. Get the latest news and updates emailed straight to your inbox. By submitting your email, you are agreeing to Fairfax Media's terms and conditions and privacy policy. Baseball Australia promised to help the Cavalry attract Australian talent, but McMichael said they'd only provided a list of largely retired players. If we have an injury to an Australian position player, we'll be non-compliant and would lose the game on the breach of the rules, McMichael told Fairfax Media. While the rule is about getting Australian players game time, if there are insufficient Australian players capable of playing at the ABL level, this is a ridiculous rule to implement. All the other clubs warehouse their players, sign them to contracts so we can't get to them, and half of them that get to play. And we have insufficient Australian players. It's a blow to Cavalry fans, who would otherwise be rejoicing. The news. Kalish was coming to Canberra. Kalish has played 153 games in the majors for the Cubs and the Boston Red Sox, where he has averaged 245 with the bat. The 29-year-old has struggled with injury in recent years, missing the entire 2017 season after undergoing major knee surgery. He is fit again and looking to relaunch his career.